He said when you go into this man's schools, whether if it's high school or preschool, whatever, or when you going down to his stores, getting your blunt papers and all that. And it's not just the blunt paper, just the concept of that you need blunts. You got it from his world. So those things you can say you're still a nigga. Although the African thing and all that, he's still a nigga because he hasn't proclaimed fully what's his, which is the planet. So he just went to Africa and let the white boy rule whatever else, or let him even exist here. That's an ignorant nigga. So we can say when you are, we can say for using this BTR, we're still under that. Now, nigga is a mentality, although literally we're still, in his mind or in the devil's mind, is niggas. Although the real gods who are awake, or those of us who are awake, we know we want this planet back, and we know how to awaken ourselves. Since this is a enslavement mentally, we know how to awaken ourselves and to get that which is lost, or that which will give us back our planet, is knowing what's yours. And that's not no hocus pocus. We know what's ours, which is this planet, this universe. All this will work for us. This planet don't serve this devil. It serves the original man. He abuses this planet. It's like an abused woman. Who she rather be with? A man's going to treat her right, or an abusive devil? So all what you're going to witness is this planet's going to turn on the devil. Naturally, not so much as I was saying on the personal note, is just from the actions and whatnot of what he's done. Just like he can't get any life out of this place here because he's taken it. So it's nothing personal toward him. He's reaping what he's sown. You've sown negativity and death. You shouldn't be surprised that you're going to get that. Even in society that he's produced, where it's guns and weapons of death everywhere.
If you see me walking down the street and I start to cry each time we meet, and walk on by, make believe that you don't see the tears. So just let me be in private, 'cause each time I see you, I just can't help myself. I think about how we used to be.
I mean, death is everywhere. The reason why death is everywhere, or another example, is why this place is styled, or this world is styled as the valley of the shadow of death. It's so much death out here that gives simply validity to the name, or the reason of the name of the valley of the shadow of death. That means death shadows you everywhere. You go to the store, you got death and things that are harmful to your body. You get your soaps and all these chemicals, biochemical warfare in the soaps, in the water is insane. Pharmaceuticals in the water. You know, people who are ignorant, reckless drivers, impatient-minded people, just death and craziness everywhere. And it don't have to even be the finality of death. It could just be something that's eventually spells to some form of detriment or what can I say, hazardous to your health. You know, it could be a bad relationship that you in. And then you just stressing, and like all these other people out here, you can't eat, you can't sleep, you're emotionally distressed. And there's so many things. We could probably take the class just putting them out there. Yeah, people are getting death on these videos they watching. Booties and rims. Ain't no life in that. They've been sold with their own ignorance that is the way so intensely that they think that once when they acquire those things, that's the epitome of life. So most of them Negroes are willing to do whatever to acquire those things. They're willing to shoot for them. They're willing to kill other niggas for them. Because in their mind, they've bought that illusion that this is what we should be doing. This is life. Or you're not respected in the devil's world, in his so-called life. You're not respected in his world by other niggas. Remember, they're not getting respect of the Europeans or the so-called civilized world or whatever. They're only trying to get the respect and recognition from other niggas. So they go out and do these things.
I break down and cry. Oh, baby, walk on by. I just can't get over losing you. So if I seem broken in two, please walk on by. Walk on by. Foolish pride, that's all that I have left. Let me hide the tears and the sadness.